Hello happy gardeners, welcome back to Stinky Ditch Nursery and Happy New Year 2020. I can't believe it, it's like being in the future. Marla, is it like, Marla on camera, Marla, is it like being in the future for you? It's not yet, 'cause
No.
you're old.
No.
There we are. Anyway, this year we're going to get some veg going down at the nursery. This isn't to sell, this is just a bit of veg just for myself. I used to do it year after year after year till I took this place off over in 2015 and I just haven't had the time to do it. But I want to this year. We opened up a vegetable plot last year, I'll show it to you in another video, and a few things can be done now. We're at the start of January, it's in the UK, it's winter, and the ground outside is very, very wet. If we plant stuff out there now, the chances are the seeds are going to rot. But I'd like to get some broad beans on the go. So what we're going to do is we're going to start them off in pots. And for this you will need a pot, a seed mix, or you could just use multi-purpose compost. It doesn't really matter in this instant, but I've used a third sand, a third recycled grow bag, and a third topsoil. You also need some beans, a pair of glasses, a label to label it, and a pencil. And I'm going to put on here broad bean, and the date is the 5th of the 1st. Always date it as well, because then you know how long it's been in there. And believe me, you will forget. So we get our pot. Marla, if you'd like to show the people. All right, we get our pot like this, and we put a little bit in the bottom, not an awful lot. Can you sort of show them how much of a gap I've got there, like that? Yeah. Now I'm going to wet this. We're going to give this a bit of a water. So put it down on the ground like that. Give them a bit of a soak like that. And as you can see, because we've got the sand in there, it drains through nicely. Now I'm going to pop 5 beans in here. We'll get 5 plants going in here, like that. Or no, 4. I'm going to do 4. Yeah, so I've got 4 plants in there now. I'm going to cover him up like that, leaving a gap at the top to take the water when you water them. And I'm going to stick in the label, and that's it. We're going to leave that in the unheated greenhouse. You can leave them outside. You can control the wetness of the ground in your pots. They're hardy plants, you can grow them outside if you want, just leave them outside. I'm going to leave them in our unheated greenhouse. When they start sprouting, we're going to start planting them outside. And I'll take you through the year on how to produce a nice broad bean crop. We're also going to be planting them directly into the ground later in the year. And with a lot of vegetables like this, if you do a sowing once a month or once every 3 weeks, you'll get a crop every 3 weeks throughout the summer. You won't get a glut then, but we'll talk about all that in another video. Anyway, it's been Robbie Phoenix down at Stinky Ditch Nursery with Marla on camera at the start of 2020. Wishing you all a happy new year. Thanks for watching.